This is red. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
So this is probably not sweet at all.
Actually, we look for
Yeah, that one is really sweet.
Oh, it's very sweet. That's only
He's lying. They're lying.
No. I'm trying to show
You know what else people do to you? They're liars. I've been supposed to ask for like a nice, sweet Moscato, and they've had me leaving that place with something bitter as hell.
Nah, this
It's
one.
not sweet.
This one.
I don't believe you.
No.
The bottle looks like
Linda, listen. Linda, listen.
The bottle looks
Listen, Linda.
No.
Linda,
Do
listen.
you guys know the difference? Do you guys know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah.
This one was in the area where like it was like 133 grams of sugar.
That kind of
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Yeah.
Then
But
we
we
didn't
didn't get this.
She was like, oh, don't have it with dinner. You're gonna throw all that kind of bullshit. So you're meant to have it before.
Why?
You're meant to have it before dinner.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I actually did.
And it has to be
Watch
had-
it not be
It has to be had frozen as well. It has to be had, not frozen, but cold.
So tonight we're drinking the 2016 Small Talk Burning Ambition, which is a white wine. And for red, we have Dylan's Vermouth.
Thank you very much. Welcome to another episode of On Your Own. And of course, it's your boy Adi Kids on the MRC. And with me is
Imade.
and
Toby Mo.
nice. Today's gonna be a different day today. We have someone different today.
Woo!
We have a special guest. You know what? I'm just gonna allow her to introduce herself.
Okay, hey guys. Okay, so my name is Irene, and I vlog. I have like a normal YouTube channel.
Right.
Within the vlog, I do parties. I've traveled. I do challenges, events.
Yup.
Yeah, everything.
Nice. So
Yeah.
Irene, how you doing? How you doing?
Gucci.
So like,
How
you need to
you?
let people know how you spell Irene, because I know it's different. It's not like Eyerain on Instagram. It's like the eyes, rain. Fine. So let people know how did you come up with that, and why did you go that route?
It was actually very silly. So for the longest time I never had Twitter.
Right.
And I had a friend, she was like, she loved Twitter. She's like, yo, Irene, you need to get Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
So obviously I tried Irene.
Twitter big.
Everybody already took the handle.
Mm-hmm.
And then
right.
like Irene my name. So I did Irene with like a number, Irene with a number, it never worked out.
No way.
No way. Then one day this girl, she's like, yeah, she has a friend, and you know how she spells her name, and then she's like, yeah, Irene, like Eyerain. And I was like, let me try that for Twitter. So I use it on Twitter, and
it works.
It's been Irene ever since.
Boom. I think it's bad. I ain't gonna lie. I think
Thank
it's
you.
bad. Even though I'll still call you Irene.
Thank you. Sorry.
So nice. So how's my host doing? Maddie, how you doing today?
I'm okay.
Having fun, eh?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, little story though.
Hit me up.
I actually told her this on my way here.
Right.
Because I was waiting for you guys.
Right.
I saw this man downstairs just minding his own business.
Okay.
And then this lady just came by and like swiped the bag in his hand.
I ran.
And ran.
A lady.
I was shocked, you
No
guys.
way.
Wait, what was in the
It wasn't
bag?
like the other way around.
No, like it was a homeless man, you guys.
Right. So you think it's a woman?
No, it's
Yeah,
so sad. It's actually really sad. It's not
so
funny.
she was homeless too, no?
I'm pretty sure they were both homeless. And if she wasn't, that's
That's
really
not
sad
funny.
because you could obviously tell that man was homeless.
So what did he do?
And he was just on his knees. It was so sad. I literally
What was
wanted to
inside the
cry.
bag? Like,
I don't know. I'm assuming
bag?
his belongings, money. I'm not sure. Like the lady just. So I was literally walking out of my car because there's a Tim Hortons downstairs,
Yeah.
and I was going into the Tim Hortons, and all I see like is this lady just run by, and I'm thinking nothing past her. I'm thinking maybe she's running for a bus or something.
Yeah.
And then I just see this man just like on his knees there, just like, and I'm like, holy shit! Oh, that's so sad.
Oh my
And
God.
all of us were just looking, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna chase the girl. I have heels on. I'm not gonna chase the lady that
On a
stole the
Saturday
bag.
too.
And we're all just staring.
Saturday.
Why? That
on Sunday.
only happens
But
on
the
Monday.
man,
Yeah, no, I'm saying if it was a weekday, that's like okay, cool.
It's a normal day.
It's a Saturday.
Where do you leave, bro?
it was an older gentleman though. It
It's
was
Saturday, like it's a weekend. Like everyone just chill.
Yeah.
You know, like Monday to Friday is hustle.
Okay.
We gotta hustle. Whatever gotta happen, we gotta do what we gotta do.
No, but
to
she's
make it
still
to the end
in.
of the
There's
week.
no 9 to 5.
But I'm saying Saturday.
There's no 9 to 5 is still in. She can wake up Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
No, I think that's crazy though. That
It was
is
so
really
sad
crazy.
though. That was the first time I've ever seen anything like that.
Amazing
I
story.
need to steal
Amazing
from
story.
homeless people.
Amazing story. Toby,
I-
tell me you have something crazy too. You
Nah,
gotta have something crazy.
I gotta make something up.
No,
I gotta to beat that. I can't beat that.
Yeah, that's
no.
crazy.
Honestly,
That was
that's
cool.
like the most That's like the highlight of my life. I feel like I've never
your
seen.
life?
You know my life.
You
Like
never
the
seen
saddest thing I've ever seen face to face.
That's the saddest thing.
Because I've never had anyone die in my life.
I feel like, you know what?
I've never witnessed
for
a death.
real.
So that was literally the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Right.
He was on his knees, you guys, and he was an older gentleman. So like he kept going back on his knees, like, oh my god, like she took everything. Like I would just assume that's like literally all he had.
And
then this lady just took
his
it
dreams
from him.
away.
You know what's
The
actually
little
cool?
that he had.
You pull out your phone to take a
No.
No, that'd be
like to
That
record
would've been
something.
just-
Come on,
Oh,
come
bro,
on,
there
come
are
on,
people
do
like
it.
that.
I
There are
would've
people that do
chased-
that in the streets.
No, if I was wearing running shoes, I would have chased after the girl. Cause
Yeah,
she was slow
for
as
real.
hell.
Six balls.
Slow.
How did you do this?
Slow as
Six balls.
hell.
Yeah,
I saw her like 10 minutes down. She was still there. Like
Yeah.
she wasn't even going far.
Right.
So the other people that were watching, like,
We
why
were
didn't
all-
you
they were
guys?
all
Why didn't you
just
guys just
watching.
run? You guys were just watching.
Well, I'm wearing
Yeah.
heels. I'm not gonna run after the lady.
No,
But
not
everyone
you.
else,
No,
the
you,
other
the other-
people,
yeah,
they
the
were,
other
everyone, we were all just literally watching him.
Alright,
That's
cool,
cool.
alright,
So
cool.
bad.
That was really nice. That's really nice. So,
It's so sad.
Irene, how was your Friday? Did you do anything yesterday?
0. I went to sleep because
Right.
I really want to quit my job.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So like I didn't even go. Oh, should I talk? Yeah, I didn't go to work yesterday, so I just slept.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your manager
What are you
might be
trying to
working.
get into?
I know what if you're hopefully by that time I'm already gone. So yeah, but yeah, Saturday, no.
Yeah, you were
chill.
telling us. You were telling me earlier, anyways.
Yeah.
So tell us about this confrontation you had with the manager. No, can you tell us? Or is that too much?
Oh my god. Okay, fine, I'll tell you.
Tell us.
Long story short, I knew that because okay, let's say we're doing sales. Let's say it's a sales thing. My
Right.
number is always like I'm always like top 3 every month. I'm always
Okay,
top 3.
okay.
So like normally those people you just leave them alone, right? But then I realized that now if you're bringing
No,
in the
top
money,
3. They do get a little bit of
You said
privilege.
no, really.
No, really.
Top
I mean,
three.
not leave me alone, but like okay, I'm one of your top performers in your
Yeah,
company.
Because you're the most productive, right?
Yeah.
The company wants to keep you
Yeah.
more productive.
Exactly.
So they're gonna pay more
That's
attention to you.
true. That's
No,
actually very
that's not
true.
true,
No,
because
that's
I
right.
come
But
to
that's why I actually confronted my manager about. I was like, yeah, that you're picking on me. Well, actually, it was the weirdest thing because the whole office was talking about it. But yeah, I just put it in my mind. I was just like, yeah, I'm done with you picking on me and sending me like little things. Like let's say I take like a extended break. Everybody does breaks like in my office, but then you write me an
Extended.
extended break.
No, people take breaks.
Yeah, no, I'm
But
saying
they
people
don't take
take extended.
extended
No, no, no,
breaks.
So
no,
everything. So when you get off your desk, you have to change your status, kind of thing.
Not really, but he will send me an email to tell me about it. So there's like a record of
Okay.
me, like you know, and I sit directly next to him. So
Oh,
I knew what this
okay,
guy was
yeah.
doing now.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
couldn't just like turn like 90 degrees and tell me, yo, you know, little things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I confronted him, and then the whole office was talking about it. Just so unnecessary.
What
but,
do you
like,
mean you confronted him?
Oh, I just told him that I really feel like you want to get rid. Actually, there's so much more to the story. But like I was like, yeah, I know you want to get rid of me. Da, da, da. He was like, no, why would I still want to get rid of my
Oh my
highest
gosh.
performer? Da, da, da. And I told him, I feel like he goes home and he reads all those, you know, those manager books like of what to say because he knew exactly what to say, man. It was so annoying because I really wanted to fight him, but he was there saying, no, we should
that's
be
a good
friends.
manager, right?
That's a good
Yeah,
manager, true.
yeah,
But at the
yeah.
same time, nah, you're still a snake, nigga. I was just like,
My
yeah,
G,
you're a
we're not
good
a good
manager,
man.
but like.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I can't be smart. Like yesterday he was complimenting my sandals. I said,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
bro.
okay.
I wear the same sandals every day.
Yeah.
Today they look nice. So I was like,
Yeah, it's not, they're really not trying to lose you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
but you're past your probation period, right? Exactly. So that's why it's very, very hard for them to fire you at this point.
It's true. Like it's hard for him to fire me, but at the same
They've
time,
trained
he's
you.
made me.
They've done a lot to get you to.
No, but what he said is true because I'm
Yeah.
the highest like performer. They want me.
Oh
to.
yeah, definitely.
You're right.
Nice.
Really? I feel like I get away with a lot more.
That's what I feel should be, right?
I do get away with a lot more. Like
I mean,
get away with a
every
lot.
manager has a different.
Well,
way
guys-
that
And I know
they
I get away with
do
a lot.
But that shouldn't be the thing, though. That should be a thing. Because
It should be,
because
because
you're
I
performing
am
well,
good at my
don't
job.
necessarily mean you should take advantage of that.
It's not
Hell
about taking
yeah.
advantage. It's about appreciating the fact that I do my job so well. I deserve.
Thank you.
No, they already paid
It wasn't
you.
even that.
Of
They're
course
already
they're
being paid,
paying you. They're paying me. Yes, okay, they pay me, but I still go out of my way to do things that I wasn't paid. I'm not being paid for. Like if I stay after my shift, say for instance,
No, I will never do that.
How many times do you get to do that? How many times do you tell yourself?
I'm not saying I do it a lot.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Full stop.
Listen, actually, you know what?
Stop.
Me personally, I do it a lot. My shift ends at 5. I sometimes leave work at 7 o'clock on the daily.
On the daily.
There's sometimes I have to work
But
on a
guess what?
Saturday.
But guess what? No one sent
Like-
you though. No one sent you.
But that's what I'm saying. No one
They
sent me.
didn't send you.
And yes,
like
sometimes
for
they
me,
do.
6, boom, I'm out.
You're terrible.
Yeah,
Terrible.
no,
I'm out.
though, I think that's how it used to work for me too.
Yeah.
Until I got to the point of being a team lead, and then I
Yeah.
saw how it works from their
Exactly.
perspective. Yeah. Honestly, when I had a team that was working under me, the thing that works most, the people that are productive, right? You have to maximize the productivity
Of
of that person.
Yeah.
I think that's
true.
the ideology your manager has. And then there are other people that are managers that the person that was my manager before I became a team lead, he would just let me do whatever. Sometimes if I don't want to come to work,
I'm
he
a
would say, "Oh
manager,
yeah, Toby, you're
and I
good.
let people
I know
do
you
whatever."
make the numbers of today, tomorrow you make, you know."
Yeah,
what I mean?
'cause I have confidence, I
that
have
kind of
faith,
thing.
exactly.
But when I became an actual team lead, I had to see, okay, this works for this person, this doesn't work.
And that
kind
is
of
well,
thing.
exactly. But
So
then,
the
are you a
manager just has to-
micromanager? Are you the type of person that, you have to do this by certain time?
No. Let's see if
Okay,
this works.
'cause
Let's
no one
see if
likes
this is
those
gonna
people.
work. No, it
Yeah.
doesn't work like that.
I could never,
It
I
doesn't
can't
work
stand
like that.
people like
No.
that. So I would never
No.
manage someone that way.
No.
Yeah.
Micromanaging. So is that
Yeah,
what your
that's
manager does?
exactly-
Yeah,
That's why I
exactly.
even
That's
say
what he
he's
does.
like, no,
Send
why
him
would you
the
say that?
emails?
Oh, I said that.
I hate
The
confrontation.
emails, it was just so
Yeah.
unnecessary. That's what it got to me. The emails, really, because now there's like a record, like a proven record. So let's say one day they're trying to, you know,
Yeah.
They're gonna
bring
put
back all those
your
emails.
files. Exactly.
It's like, yo, I don't need that in my life. So,
Okay, nice.
quit.
nice.
Sorry, yes.
He sent me the email
let's
to let you know you're written up.
Right.
One step away from getting
Exactly.
So let's talk about Irene now. Let's talk
Okay.
about
Yeah.
what it is you do. My first question for you is,
Let's go.
what really inspired you to start vlogging?
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 No. Okay, so
Vlogging.
I started vlogging directly after I ended school. So what happened? Yeah, between like my first professional related job and when I ended school, I was really just free.
Right.
I don't really watch vlogs, but whenever I watch people's vlogs, I was just like, I can do this, man. I can do it way better because I feel like I have a very strong personality and I
Right.
know that I could, like, you know, show it on camera and stuff. So yeah, that was it. I was just jobless basically, and I was like, yo, I knew I could do it. So
So what's the first thing you got?
the first thing I
The
did.
first equipment you got to start your.
Oh, I used my sister's camera. Shout out to Tina. Oh yeah, I used my sister's camera for the longest time until we had one fight, and I was like, you know what? Let me just buy my own camera.
Yeah,
So I
them
bought my own
ones.
camera.
Don't disturb me.
But
What do
look,
you
I
mean?
still use her camera because it's better than mine. But
Oh,
yeah.
okay, that's nice. So you started with a camera and
Yeah, then I got a microphone. I have like a Gorilla Pod, and you can, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
What was
that's
your first
really
trip?
it.
What was
My
your first?
first
No, your
trip?
first video. What was that about?
I just introduced myself basically. So my background, I have a South African accent, and people always ask me because I'm
Yeah.
Nigerian and then my South African.
Like the first time I heard you talk, I always wanted to like, mimic how you talk.
Yeah, exactly. So like, yeah, people
I
always
just
have
had
to ask. People always had to ask. I mean, people always have to ask, where I'm from, all that. So it was just like an introduction. That was my first.
So you're from
video.
South Africa?
No, she's Nigerian.
Yes, there we go. But
No,
I was
I
born
got
in
that.
South Africa.
Yeah, exactly. That's
You were born in South Africa.
Mhm.
Them ones.
Yeah.
So like daddy moved.
Right. There we go.
Work. Daddy moved for work and stuff like that. So you had to go.
And then yeah, us. And then yeah.
Oh, nice. So
Came
you went to
here.
school there too?
Yeah, everything. My whole life. I never lived in Nigeria.
So when did you
Never.
move to Canada?
When I was grade 10. Grade 10 is how old?
Really?
Yeah.
That's a very difficult one.
Like
Grade 10.
14, 15?
14, 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how was it adjusting when you got here?
Very easy. I didn't
Yeah?
like, because before I came to Canada, I was already in boarding school, so I was
Right.
already used to not being around my parents.
Right,
Yeah.
right, makes
So
sense.
yeah, coming here was okay. Actually, I'm lying.
I was gonna
Sorry.
say.
Yeah, no, the first time I
Yeah.
came was bad. Yeah, no.
Like, no way it was easy.
No, it wasn't even like the adjusting to Canada. It was just I didn't like the cold. So like things like that, the
Exactly.
cold.
So wait, you came in
No,
January?
I came in January.
Holy.
Yeah, I had my
They
siblings.
kind of
That's
helped,
true. That's
yeah.
true. I had my siblings, but yeah, it was just the cold, and then like just missing my friends, you know. But F those bitches. Oh, sorry, no. I'm not saying it like that.
They're snakes now or what?
Huh? Sorry.
Now you're on greener pastures.
You wanna tell us?
No, I'm not saying it like that, but I'm just like the way I used to just care about so many unnecessary things in life. It's
Right.
like, ugh, why was I kind
So
of
what made you stop caring?
I grew up, obviously. You grow up, you realize
Life
it's just,
changes.
yeah, like your job and your manager, there's just other things in life that are just more important. So yeah,
Okay.
that was, what, when I was 15? Yeah, so at that
I
time,
have one
my friends were
question.
everything.
Are you a 9 to 5 person, or are you more into doing your own thing?
Definitely 9 to 5. I like structure. I'm not disciplined, that's for sure. Like if I have something to do, you know how people say I'm going to finish it at 9 o'clock, at 10 o'clock. Yeah. I like the structure. I like 9 to 5. I like uniform. Like when you have uniform, I like things like that.
You're a good student. Yeah, that's what it is. Full stop. That's what a student is.
I guess so. Yeah. That makes sense. Like,
the uniform aspect is not bad because like, if you have your own company, right? Like if it's a restaurant, or something, you can still wear like a shirt that is branded by your thing, right?
Yeah.
Is that something that makes sense? Like Feldos, for example.
Uniform.
I know uniform is like
uniform.
I had uniforms in high school.
Uniform is prison.
Really?
Uniform is when orange.
I hate
That's
it.
uniform.
Oh my god.
No. I personally, I don't like 9 to 5. I don't like wake up in the morning, do this, do that. Yeah, I like flexibility. You know, I like to be like sometimes. Why every time you gotta be like no. I want to be able to like I want Monday to be different from Tuesday.
Yeah.
Different from Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's what makes life interesting.
When you have your own company, are you gonna make that atmosphere for your workers as well?
Yeah, I want to make it. No, that's extremely hard.
It's really hard to make it like
it's
that.
impossible because
this is what I'm saying.
Because
everyone has a
it's
job.
gonna become a business.
Everyone has a job.
Exactly, and you
One
have policies
person
to
has
go
one
about
job.
that.
And that's why I got
job.
myself involved in what I got myself in. So if I was to start a business or a company or something, it will be different projects every time.
Okay.
So you don't come.
But your cameraman is still just gonna be doing camera stuff every day, morning, day and night. The guy holding the lights is always gonna be doing the light day and night.
So what?
The guy doing the editing day and night. That's all it's doing.
It's the same thing. No, they're working on different projects.
But they're doing the same thing in the project.
Listen, they're working on different projects, different environments. We're gonna be switching. Why? If not, I could make this place. We could make the studio a one-time place. But I would like a different environment. They don't have to wear uniform with the company name on your own.
We get what you're saying. We get what you're saying.
On your own
But
badge.
the reason why that whole idea works with this show is because of the idea of the show.
And that's why I got into it.
Exactly.
That's why I got into it. And that's why I wouldn't go start a company where everyone has to wear uniform. Like, he works here.
He works here.
No, I get what you're saying. You don't like the uniform, but
no. And that's why
I
left Nigeria when I was 14, 15 as well.
Yeah.
And I went to London. And
which accent is this
he's
one?
about to tell you where the accent is.
We're wearing uniform, and I thought that was really amazing.
Really?
You didn't wear uniform?
No.
You don't run
I could wear any shoes to school.
Wow.
I could wear any pants to school.
You went to a public school?
So you go to a Palmas of swagging to school. So I like that.
Public?
Yeah, it was a public school.
Had to have been.
Yeah.
Because all Catholic schools.
Private
schools.
Private schools in
Because my cousins go there.
I actually didn't go to a Catholic school.
And my Catholic school too. I had to wear uniforms.
You wore uniforms?
Yeah.
You went to a public school and you wore uniforms?
No, Catholic school.
Okay, yeah. Catholic schools wear uniforms.
So imagine you're in uni, yeah, and they have you wearing uniform.
University? No, that's too late in
That's
life.
too much.
So you now go to work. It's not late in your life.
Oh,
it's true.
Okay, no, what is different? Okay, you know, it's just
now I'm making sense.
Okay.
And that's what after that's what university was all about. It was about you growing up, picking your time. You could decide not to go to class.
Yeah.
You could decide not to do that.
No, but the idea. No, I think the idea with
you could decide
right?
to
You
do
could do that.
anything
Like when I was
in
in CIC, I could choose not to go to class.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can decide not to go to school from elementary.
But like in university, right? I think the whole idea of that much freedom. You're supposed to you know that you have that much freedom, but you're supposed to develop the discipline. You're supposed to develop the discipline so that when you get to your outside world, you're able to balance it out.
You're supposed to
Linda, listen. When you were in CIC, right? They took attendance.
Sorry, what's CIC?
Columbia International College.
It's like
high school.
So like elementary school?
High school.
No. It's a high school.
It's high school. So they took attendance. They did take attendance.
From grade 9.
Oh, so 9 to 12.
Yeah. No.
They had 7 to 12.
Oh, they're 7?
Yeah.
So it's like a public middle school.
Yeah, those guys are YMCA. What do they call those guys?
YAA. But that's from grade 10. No, that's from grade 9. There's
I thought it was Y something.
Yeah, it's YAA.
No, they used to call them gold.
YAA. Yes.
My bad. It's been a long time I was in high school, sorry.
It's YAA.
But still, they took attendance, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but
exactly.
If you miss that, nobody cares.
Yeah, they did care.
Sorry.
They did care.
No, you already
They will still send a message to find out where you are. They will care about where you are. But university, no one's taking attendance. No one gives
No one's taking attendance.
No one takes attendance in university.
There was some professor that had it otherwise. Your attendance is 10% of the class.
Yeah.
So if you don't go to class, you're already working on 90%.
Those are assholes.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Because you're supposed to be in university to learn how to discipline yourself.
But isn't that like when you go to your TA, like
no, I had classes like that as well.
So that class has to be
attendance is necessary for some of my classes.
Not necessarily small. You like sign
No,
something
bro.
when you come in.
It's like
or
200 seater or something, and the prof's just gonna come and she'll pass the paper around.
Yeah,
and sometimes they even do it halfway through the class.
Right. Anyways, we're drifting.
It's true.
So your first event, what was that like? How was that?
Oh, okay. So it was actually pretty dope. My friend Nelson and I, we actually met this year, and then we worked not too far away from each other, so we used to have lunch together. And I was just like, yo, I want to have a boat party, and he's like, yeah, he's down. I'm like, yo, don't bail. So I went, I did all the research, I organized everything, we dropped money, like maybe 3 or 2 weeks before the event is sold out.
Wow.
It was pretty dope. People came to us to be sponsors for like the food and stuff, so that was nice. And then that was like first event.
Who are your sponsors?
Wow, that was a question. Actually.
Sorry, yo.
I wasn't trying to tell you.
They're called Taste of Lagos.
Oh, okay.
And
nice.
they sponsored our first food
Taste of
events.
Lagos.
Shout out.
Okay. And sponsored food and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, who else? That's it?
Yeah, that was our first event. Yeah, so it was just that. For the boats anyways,
Oh, okay. So for people who want to do a boat party, what advice would you have for them?
Okay, first thing that we did that was it was so sad.
Yeah.
One, they were always so we sold out, right? So we sold, let's say the capacity was 100, we sold like
150.
No, that's what we should have done. It was so sad. We sold like 98 because we were thinking of us.
Right.
First, half the people that bought tickets did not even come.
Really?
Did not come. Two, there was no one even like checking
clicking.
there was no one like that. So we're like, whoa, man, we could have sold way more tickets and it sold out, right? So there's so many people that were still disturbing me after it sold out. But so guys, if you're trying to do an event, always oversell. Always oversell. Don't be concerned.
Are you sure that's a good thing?
It's a great thing. You need your money. Oversell. People will not show. So many people will cancel. People that have actually bought their tickets. Even my last event, people bought tickets and did not come. It depends on the organization.
I think you have to be very careful with the.
Of course, you have to be careful. Don't
because we
oversell.
had something like that in Canada that the promoter actually wanted to oversell, but they ended up selling like 2,000 tickets for a venue that's just 250.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you
don't want to do something that crazy.
Yeah.
If the capacity is like 120.
Yeah. I mean, you don't go over it, but I'm just saying, especially if it does sell out, man.
I just got 20 people more.
Yeah, no, why not? Get your money.
Makes sense.
But so definitely don't be too conservative. That's what we did because it was our first event, right? First of all.
But it was a good success, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely.
So what would you say is the biggest challenge in with regards to vlogging?
Because my life is pretty normal. It's really hard to find interesting concepts and stuff, and you have to be consistent. Like this week now, I did not post a video. I'm most probably going to lose some viewers. It's really sad, but so because I don't travel for a living or I don't do exciting stuff every single weekend, just staying on board.
So now, do you think that the 9 to 5, this is where 9 to 5 actually hinders you a little bit?
Of course, 100%. I hate my job. I told you. So it's not even like the hours they're taking away from me. They're taking away my emotional success. Yeah, definitely. But I mean, who's going to pay the bills at the end of the day?
At the end of the day.
Yeah, just have to say.
What are some upcoming projects for you?
So we had a boat party, my friend Nelson and I, we had a mansion pool party, and we're trying, should I tell you guys? Okay, I'll tell you guys.
Give us a little something.
Yeah, we're gonna have a bus party. I had one for my birthday.
What do you mean a bus party?
It's just a party.
Like a limo bus?
Like a limo bus, but a
Okay,
party. Exactly, yeah. So I did that for my birthday because it's getting hot, right? I mean, it's getting cold, right? So we can't really do, we don't want to do any clubs. We don't like to do just simple things that everyone does. So bus party should be coming soon.
Right. So what would that be like?
So
would you driving around the city?
Exactly. So it'll just be driving around. We play our own music, because it's not because it's a confined little space. So like you can't just sit down. Everyone's sitting up around you. You just have to stand up.
So you stand up? With the bus. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Exactly. That's what makes it more fun, if anything.
Right.
Yeah, I did it for my birthday and it was so lit. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna do that hopefully. Well, Nelson's not in the country, so I'm just waiting for him to come back. When he comes back,
Okay.
So isn't that
So your business partner?
Sure. Yeah. I would say that. Oh, okay.
Oh, it'd be nice to have
Does he
Yeah.
help with the blogging as well?
No.
Taking pictures and stuff?
Nothing like that. Oh no, he does. Okay,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
taking
okay.
pictures for me. Yeah, let me give him
Exactly.
credit. Yeah.
Alright.
He's taking pictures for me, but yeah, more of the party
More
side.
of the party side.
Yeah.
So like, there are a lot of people asking now.
Yeah.
Is he just a business partner?
100%.
Is he a love interest?
No,
Is there a
he
love
has a
interest?
girlfriend. The girlfriend is even my friend. Three of us are friends. So
Okay.
no.
We're not trying to say anything.
No.
We're just asking questions
That's all.
for guys who are
No.
interested.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
So are you single?
I'm single, girl. I'm single.
Guys. Right.
I had to
That's
keep on falling, but
nice.
yeah.
That's nice. Okay.
I'm
okay.
single. Am I ready to mingle? Not really. Boys are a distraction.
Okay, so the pool party, I was there for that. That was really nice. That was a
You
shit
came
bang
at the
bang.
end. How many hours
I think
were
I
you
was
there for?
invited to that.
Oh, don't worry. Next, guys, this is just the
I
start.
was invited to. Was
You
there
were?
also a Hamilton one?
Yeah,
That was
Yeah,
I
that
was
was it.
invited to that.
Yeah.
Then why didn't you come, girl?
Yeah.
I think it was like a Sunday or something. I
It
don't
was a
know.
Saturday.
Okay, guys, I don't have a good.
No, it was a long weekend too, right?
It was a long weekend. It was a
was
Saturday.
a
That
perfect
just
time.
goes to
That
show
actually-
though how popular the event was because
Yeah.
I don't get invited to things.
Yeah.
So the fact that I was invited and I read about it, it means something.
Yeah.
So
But you know what's
that
so
doesn't mean that
crazy?
the
It
party
being
was
a
like-
long weekend actually like hindered it.
Yeah, because there was so much
people
activities.
traveled. No, people
Oh, okay,
traveled
okay.
that weekend. It was September the 1st, so a lot of people were moving houses. That was like the end of their leases.
Your
and
parents.
stuff.
That was actually the reason why I didn't come.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You see, no, I actually get it. Because so many, my closest friends, they were
Yeah.
telling me these things, and I was just
Yeah.
like, ah. So like next time we won't do it on a long weekend. We'll just
Yeah.
do it on like a random weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, next time. This is just the start, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So what?
Come through for all our parties, Nelson Irene.
So what medium do you use?
Yeah, what's
to
your
promote?
name?
Really
Just
just
Nelson
social
Irene.
media, word of mouth. Because most of the just saying 70% of the people that come to our parties are people we know, obviously. Because
Okay.
Nelson knows a lot of people. He
Right.
talks to a lot of people as well. Same
as you.
Exactly. So
What are you guys doing to break into the other
that's true.
market?
That's actually what
I think that's what you guys. Yeah.
Let me tell you guys, man, because the person I did with the mansion party, the guy who the guy who owns the house, I asked him, oh, like, how's our party compared to the other people's parties? He was like, honestly, it was one of the worst.
Oh, sorry.
We're like, wait, what? Honestly, so many people could not hold their liquor. Like, so many there were so many fights.
Really?
Your friend was involved in them. I don't know really here, like, you don't know. See this guy.
I don't think I was aware.
It is the other way. It's okay, let's not expose. But so many fights, so many like little things like that. So we're just like, yeah, we actually need to like break out of the Nigerian community, I feel anyways. And just, open to this Canada.
Spread the love.
So
Yeah, spread the love.
being someone into events and stuff and parties and like get-togethers and stuff like that, how do you think that could be possible? How would you be able to break out?
Right now, I feel, well, me personally, I don't really have a lot of like non-Nigerian friends.
Right.
So I would just have to get like someone in the, let's say, the Jamaican community, just get a party promoter there and just collab with him. So if you want to see people, I bring my people. I think that's the easiest way.
Quick question: do you think the Nigerian, your market right now, you have a very good base within the Nigerian market? Do you think those guys are people friendly enough to mingle with other crowds? Do you think that would work?
I think everybody's people friendly. You just have to bring it out, right? So like if you are at a party and they're just playing like Afrobeat, sorry, like when people want to obviously dance, right? So I feel like you just have to have that mixture, maybe. But I guess we'll never know unless you
because
try.
I had an experience recently with a DJ, DJ Cameron. He went to an event. It was supposed to be like a open event, but we actually didn't have an idea that it was there was some people that were from the Pride organization as well, right? So the Nigerian people that we came with apparently had a problem with it, and they all just like vanished. That's
left.
Yeah, they pretty much just the ones that didn't leave, they were just standing around complaining. Why they these, they were using like horrible words, and I just felt like I wouldn't want to, even if I'm in that kind of business, I wouldn't want to take these kind of people to go out there to go mingle with other people, because we shouldn't be promoting that.
But so we have to like, obviously Nigeria isn't very open to homosexuality. You're not gonna bring them to that.
Right.
I feel like if you bring them around other people that aren't, you know, maybe socially, that are more
different,
socially acceptable to Nigerians. I don't want to use the wrong word.
I get you.
That are more socially acceptable to Nigerians, then I feel like it's okay. Like,
but Nigerians also
even here in Canada, homosexual people get, you know, treated poorly. Regardless, it doesn't matter whichever race.
That's true.
I feel like it doesn't matter wherever you go. White, it doesn't matter anywhere. Homosexuality is not like, you know. It's something that's it's something that's not necessarily.
I just want to know how you're gonna deal with it.
That's actually true.
Homosexuality is a whole different ballgame. I feel like
as opposed to
with people, it's different because, you know, I can't say, oh, unless I'm just racist, I can't say, oh, I'm not gonna hang out with you because you're Jamaican, or you know what I mean, or because you're whatever. That I feel like is a different story as opposed to like homosexuality. I'm not saying anything's wrong with homosexuality.
It's a different,
nothing against them, but I'm just saying it's the truth. It's life.
No, you're right. You're right. But like, I have no idea. But I feel like when it comes to like parties and stuff, people are more, you know, when there's alcohol, people are more loose, more open to.
And the truth comes out too.
Exactly.
Right?
No, you're right. You're right.
That's
you're right. So, if anything, I would have to just collab with someone who is
that you understand.
Simple. At the end of the day, that's it. You know.
We'll see.
That's nice.
We just started, right? So.
You're not. You just said you're not into like club events and like.
Me? Oh no, I'm saying like our events. We don't want them to be like just standard going to the club party. Like we want to be different.
Rent a hall and stuff, banquet hall and shit.
Exactly, you want to be different.
Different. So now, when you finish doing, you've done boats. You want to do boats?
Yes.
You don't do car
party. Which one is car party?
Sorry. So aeroplane.
To be very honest,
that'll be bad.
That's actually what's crazy.
That'll be bad.
I was actually looking into it, but. There's no way that you can afford it. No way.
What?
It's
going to rent a plane.
That's like a Richard Branson kind of thing.
Eventually, one day I'll be listening to this video. Remember that one time we were talking about renting a plane and we actually did it. So eventually, but like it's way too much money.
We gave you the idea. Just in case you do it.
We gave you the idea. I don't know. We'll put you there. But yeah. Maybe eventually. But yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to vlogging and stuff, what how are you gonna help yourself create content? How are you gonna, you know,
improve?
Man, that's a very good question. Right now, are you gonna fire yourself? Fire myself in the vlogging?
No, from work.
Oh, that's what I was actually going to say. Like, I feel like, okay, my next plan, because as an international student, I really was just at my job to finish my 1 year to apply for my PR, right? So after that, I've already like done my 1 year. There's
international student problems.
Exactly. There's really nothing like motivating me to stay. Okay. So I actually wanted to leave, and I've always wanted to do an African tour. Like I've been like growing up, I always traveled. My dad, he traveled a lot, so he used to take us places. We used to go with him or go by ourselves. When I came here, we started traveling and stuff. And then you know how people always say, yeah, let's go on Euro tour, and I'm just like, I don't even know my own continent. Why don't I just finish my own continent before going here? So that's my next thing I'm going to do for sure. I'm going to go on an African tour. You know, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I have the funds. I have the time. I just need, like, maybe I need to get fired. Maybe if I get fired, I'll be like, yeah, I'm out or something. I need something to, like, push me to do it. But yeah, that's my next. So that would definitely give me like a couple of videos, right?
Contents to create.
Exactly. But I haven't really thought that far in advance.
But then again, okay, you're in Toronto, right? There are a lot of really nice places in Toronto. You could start.
You're right.
That would be a good way to, you know, get the ball rolling.
You're right. Honestly, I haven't.
Like restaurants.
I've done a bar before. I've done my friend. Matthew, he works at a bar called Lock House, so I just did.
Downtown?
Okay. No, like West End, kind of downtown-y. But yeah.
Midtown.
Yeah, so Midtown. Say West Town. But yeah, so I just went and he just showed me a couple of these drinks. It was like a magical theme bar. So I've done a restaurant before. What else did I write down? That was a bar, right? Sorry.
Yeah.
I haven't done a restaurant. Yeah. I should do food. People always tell me to do food and go, I've done a restaurant vlog before.
Okay.
Yeah, I showed people some of the best places to get meals under $10 in Toronto.
Wait.
A lot of places. I went to a lot of places. Watch the video. You'll see it there.
Alright.
Guys, watch the video.
What's the name on YouTube? What your name?
Yeah,
on YouTube?
It's Eyerain's vlog. So how you mentioned Eyerain. Eyerain's vlog.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's
So
Nice.
subscribe, guys.
Check it out.
Because I need to subscribe. Do you guys know that?
Yeah.
Okay, should I say that you need like the number of subscriptions, like it grows all the time. So I'm not even monetized. So yeah, I need your subscribes. Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
for sure, 100%
What do you
subscribe.
mean by that?
Like they always change rules.
Like
so
the way
annoying.
YouTube pays people,
Really?
right?
So you need to have a certain amount of followers
Yeah.
or
Correct.
subscribers?
Yeah.
Correct.
before-
And even like viewing like minutes, but
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
because after a while it becomes really easy to get some certain amount of
exactly.
views,
There's
right?
so many people that are starting YouTube channels,
Yeah,
like so many people. So what makes yours different from another person's? Right?
So, but how do you, being a vlogger, how do you try to differentiate yourself from others? How do you try to be different for those who are looking to start?
Ooh,
Big one,
that's a big question.
big one.
I feel like I don't try hard enough, honestly. I don't think I do. Like, there's so much, like, let's say, this is where I want to be, this is where I am. And I know I can be here,
Yeah.
but the only thing that's stopping me from being here is myself, honestly. You know, that's like being an entrepreneur, right?
Yeah.
It's yourself that's stopping you.
On
So,
your own.
if anything, I don't feel like I try hard enough.
Right.
But being different is not always the best, I feel, anyways. Having, like, a theme or, like, a theme of what your channel is about is always the best. Like, I don't personally have a theme, which is really bad, right? But like, let's say I did makeup, you know?
Right.
Even if like there are a billion makeup artists YouTube channels that do makeup, but even if you're good at it, then you do it still. You don't have to be different. Just do your own makeup.
Yeah.
You can make it as well, right?
Right.
So yeah, being different is not always the best on YouTube, I feel, anyways. But just make sure that consistent. Make sure that you can talk in front of a microphone, you know?
Right.
Yeah, stuff like that. But
Be yourself.
exactly.
So at the end of the day, you gotta find yourself by yourself. So
On your own.
on your
Oh, yes.
So where do you
sorry.
get your inspiration from when you
Do my videos? Oh,
Yeah.
different places. So my events, obviously I do my events, but like my challenges, that strictly I steal from other people's YouTubes, of course. So yeah, different places. So
what's the last challenge you done?
The last challenge I did was what's in the box. It was really fun because I put a box and then you had to like put your hands inside the box, so you don't know what's inside. You have to feel, and then I put a snake. So yeah, everyone was like, everyone was like, what the hell, Irene?
Where
But
you
yeah.
get a snake from?
My friend, he has it as a pet.
What?
I know. But yeah,
I'm like itching.
I know.
That's really
But yeah, so yeah, that's what I did. That was the last one I did, anyways. But
Nice,
that was
nice,
dope.
nice.
Yeah.
So can you name some of your favorite bloggers or vloggers, actually?
Yeah,
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I actually don't watch vlogs at
really?
all.
Okay, well, who are your favorite YouTubers?
I don't do YouTube. I don't even watch YouTube. I barely watch shows.
Hmm.
I barely watch movies. The movies I watch is
So what do you watch? News?
I don't watch anything. It's crazy.
wow.
Oh, really?
I know. Like I can just be on my phone. Like I can be on Instagram for the whole day.
I hope you're gonna watch this podcast.
Of course. No, like I can. Like I do watch like some YouTube videos and stuff, but like I don't follow anyone or like I can subscribe to people, but to be honest, I don't like I cannot open my laptop for like a whole month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Even like shows and stuff, people are like, yo, like the only way I would watch a show is if like people like all come together and we're sitting down and watching it. I'll watch it, but I'm not a show person. I'm not a movie person. I'm not like I really like to socialize.
Maybe inspiration can come from there.
It's true, man.
What do you think?
You're right. You're right. Actually, you're right.
You like pop on Netflix and just see what's popping.
You're right. But I did. I just recently started following. Let me not go back on her name. Jackie.
Oh, Jackie Aina.
She's cool. She's
Wait, what does she actually do? Because I see her a lot.
Yeah, she's Nigerian.
Yeah,
So
I don't even wear makeup, but I like her videos because she's just
yeah?
entertaining to watch.
Yeah, I was so happy when I
I
found when I found she was Nigerian on top. I was like, we can make
That's
it.
the only reason why I started watching her.
I went to subscribe. I went to follow and stuff. I was like, yeah, because I don't really.
I was
get to
actually,
makeup,
you know what I noticed? I was subscribed to her for like years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
But I didn't really pay mind to her. She just started blowing up. I think once I heard she was on Tidal,
Sephora.
she got her own.
She's on Tidal.
She's on Tidal. She has her own episode on Tidal. She's
Really?
doing.
For
She
makeup?
is huge.
She's big. She's big. She's
Where she
big.
went?
She's
Where
doing
she
great
based?
things.
LA.
LA.
Oh, right.
Everyone's in LA.
Yeah,
Jackie
come
what?
on. LA.
Jackie Aina.
LA is big
And-
still.
She's dope, but she's really, really pretty.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
gorgeous. Gorgeous girl.
Yeah.
Oh, big up Jackie. Big up.
Yeah.
Let's
She's
get
dope.
Nice.
Doing a lot of things for herself. So.
Honestly, she's an inspiration.
That's it. Okay, there we go. I follow her.
Yeah, she's an
I like her.
inspiration.
Oh, nice.
Especially
But-
to black Nigerian, Nigerian women, especially. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm not.
When you see
I
your
feel like
own-
we don't get that many. Like we have Chidima. What's her name?
I don't know.
Chidima Ngozi because of Beyonce, right?
Oh,
but like,
Chimamanda.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Yeah. No.
Yes, you're close.
You're
But I
close,
know
you're
that
close.
Beyonce
You're feminist
brought her
lady,
out.
right?
Though. Yeah,
Yeah.
Beyonce brought her
No,
out.
she was always out there.
No.
She was always
I think-
out
I
there.
think-
Beyonce's the only reason I know about her.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So like it's
Beyonce,
like
yes,
she's
exactly.
not like a
She came,
feminist.
she's more, yeah, exactly.
So she was the one that went, they say you should not do this. Because
Yeah.
they say you should not do this. Because
Yeah. So that's her. But yeah,
You don't-
but it's just
you
nice
didn't
to
like
see
it,
your
or-
own.
No,
Yeah,
it's nice.
Yeah.
I read that.
Yeah, it motivates you.
Yeah, that's
man.
cool.
It
That's
does.
cool.
You're right. You're right.
It just it reassures you.
Yeah, you're like, okay, so
So
we can
I
make
can
it.
make it.
And then even like Issa Rae, you guys know Issa Rae.
Yes.
Yeah, like when
I actually
when
don't watch Insecure, by the way.
I've never
I just
watched-
know.
okay, that's
Yeah.
the show I watched. That's crazy because I actually watched that show.
You know what? I did watch her YouTube videos.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so
But you know
Issa
what? I
Rae.
thought her YouTube videos was the show. I was
Uh-huh.
so confused. Everyone's talking
You know
about
what's
this
so
show,
cool?
this
Yeah.
show.
What I was saying, like when I started Insecure and stuff, and then I didn't even know she was African or something. So I went and I started looking at her. Like,
She is?
Yeah, she's from Senegal.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Issa. Okay,
Yeah. So like whenever I see my own, it's just like, oh, finally we make it. Then I now saw that she started on YouTube. So I'm like, yo,
Yeah, she's
so we
on
can
YouTube.
make it,
Yeah.
man. Let me go and make my next video, man.
No, trust me, it's all about getting that record deal
Yeah.
still.
For real.
So
Damn.
that is true.
Well, because her friend in the show, Yvonne Orji.
Yeah.
You know she's got a podcast too.
Oh no.
Jesus and Your Love.
Jesus and Jollof.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's really nice.
I think you would actually like it.
Yeah.
I think you would actually like it.
I'll
Check
go.
it out.
I'll go
Yes.
check it out. Because I'm actually trying to like watch more things, listen to more podcasts. I don't
Yeah.
read books, so I'm trying to. I'm not like I haven't tried, but I will.
Don't kill me.
Try to.
Alright, so what is
Your honesty-
what is your greatest achievement outside vlogging?
Outside of vlogging, my
Yeah.
greatest achievement. Ooh.
Big one.
Okay, let me tell you guys. There was this one day I was talking to my dad, and my dad, he's like typical Nigerian
dad.
Like just think of the typical. That's my dad. Anyways, so there was this one day. We're just talking about school and stuff, and he messaged me and he told me that he was proud of me. Honestly, that made my life. I
Trust
said,
me, if
you
that
can
happens-
tell
Yeah, I feel
me
you.
that you're proud of. I screenshot that page. I sent it to my mom. I was just like, yeah. So I think making
So
my dad
I said,
proud.
when you said that, you thought you wanted $1 million. You
I'm
want
telling
luxury.
you, man. I'm telling you, it was
Trust me, I know
like.
that feeling too.
Yeah, like from my
Because those
dad.
African guys, they don't get emotional.
Emotion, nah.
No, for me, what it was he called me one day and he said, "I miss you, son."
What's that? Actually,
I looked at my phone. Like,
I'm
I
not
miss
speaking
you.
to the right
What's
person.
that?
I'm like, hello. I'm like, hello. I said, "Do you hear what I said?"
Yeah, nah, I don't
Nah,
think my dad
you
would tell me that.
Yo, I felt warm.
Yeah,
I know that
was.
feeling.
I think that was my biggest achievement. Anyways.
Great,
Yeah,
nice.
just to make my dad proud.
I don't
That
know
was
if
one
I'm
second.
happy or sad for you.
Oh yeah.
No, I imagine her.
How's your dad? like?
Because you know she grew up here, right?
Oh, so that's like
yeah. So the script is like this.
I get you.
We
They're
don't
more
get
carrying on here.
we don't get that. We don't get it on the
No,
record.
Not even. No,
They're
no,
more-
no.
they're more
Let's
emotional
say
on it.
no, that's not true.
They're more emotional. Oh yeah.
I didn't grow up with my dad, so
Oh,
that's
okay.
kind of why. But even then,
Oh.
once I did get that connection with him, he was more excited about it than I was. I think.
Oh.
I mean, everyone's different.
Yeah, I guess
everyone's
everyone's different.
Yeah.
You know, she said something typical Nigerian dad.
Yeah.
So I relate.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I
typical Nigerian dad.
that has lived
He's
in
in
Canada
Nigeria. My
Oh.
dad has never. My dad's been to Canada once.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Like,
He's
you get you. I feel like there are some
typical
Some of
guys.
them are just
Yeah,
cool.
they are, but we should
100%.
show the emotions
No,
more.
but I'm saying if your dad was to, you grew up like you're in the house from 1 year old to where you are right now,
Definitely, that would've been much
you're in the house. He never said that once to me.
Of
Yeah.
course not. I
And
told
there
my
were
mom
times,
one
and there were
time.
times I went to like boarding school for like almost
Yeah.
half a year. I came back and it was like, look at you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I told my mom this one time. I told my mom, I was like, yo, mommy, you know that you've never told me that you love me. She said, and so? You know that I do so.
Those are conversations. Exactly. I love you.
I pay your bills. I pay everything. So that means I love you.
For them, as long as they're taking care of you, they're showing you. They're showing you that they love you.
So like, I was like, yeah, I've accepted it. We know how it is. So, yeah.
Big up Eyerain, Dad.
That's true. But
okay, so great. It was great talking to you.
Oh, thanks for having me,
do you have any good more questions for Eyerain?
So when do you see the vlog in the next?
What's the forecast? What's the forecast?
You know?
So to be honest, you know how all YouTubers, you can't do YouTube forever. Like you just can't, right?
I think with every career though.
Exactly. Yeah. So like I really that's the thing. I'm still very lost. I know I want to go into entertainment, but like what aspect of it? Like I've done the parties, I've done some hosting, you know, stuff I cannot model, I can't do makeup, all that stuff is a no.
Extra.
Yeah, that's a no. But like definitely just going into the entertainment industry, like as a whole, like as an Irene, not Irene's vlogs. That's the future anyway. So it's just my YouTube is just a platform for me to like, you know,
get yourself out there.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you thinking about acting?
Acting?
Yeah. No?
My sister said I can't act, so
really?
I just left that career alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, come on, don't let her.
Yeah, don't let her. Because you're actually good in front of the camera.
It's true. That's the thing. I'm good. Exactly. No, Tina.
You should try
no. But yeah, maybe, man. We'll see. To be honest, I've never tried it, so like I'm very open to trying new things. I'm always open, but I guess.
So the open up on your own is for you not to give up on what it is you're doing.
That's true.
You just can't give up. You just have to keep going.
I made it this far.
Yeah, exactly. You have to do that bus party.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, bus party.
We gotta do the plane party.
Plane? Oh yeah. In a couple of
2020.
Yeah, you know what I need? I need a rich friend that has the plane already, so I can just pay him.
Or submarine party. Yeah, under the water.
Like under the water.
Yeah, I can't swim, right? I like that.
That'll be dope actually. Under the water. How? Who has submarine? Where do I even start? Who will give me to party?
Google.
Who?
Google it.
Oh, I should Google it.
Google it. You get some answers there. There's probably some people renting submarines out there.
Man,
you never know.
It's true.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so, actually. I think people who have the submarines are using it for not for parties anyway.
Not for parties.
Never say never.
It's true. You know what? One day we'll look back at this podcast and be like, remember when I said you can't do it?
Right. So yeah. Thank you so much, Eyerain.
Thank you so much for having me, guys.
You're an inspiration to some people who want to start parties, who want to start vlogging.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to start, but they just don't know how. And just like the troubles you go through creating content and stuff like that, that's a really big thing, right? So they just don't know how to start and everything. And thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me. But yeah,
we'd like to see how far, and we'll keep updating ourselves with Eyerain vlog.
Yeah.
So you have to keep creating content for us. You can't give up. You can't. We don't want no excuse.
I'll try, but I won't give up. That's for sure.
Yeah, great.
I think we should actually give some of our viewers tips on how to.
Yeah, on how to start their YouTube channel or how to start being a promoter.
Yeah.
How did you? Yeah.
I don't have the numbers on YouTube yet, but YouTube honestly is consistency. Just be posting. Whatever video blows, whatever doesn't blow, you'll see comments. People will comment. Just make sure you engage with them and stuff. Consistency for YouTube. For events, it was pretty easy for me because I just talked to a lot of people. So I already had like my friends, people I talked to, people from school. Like I just spoke to a lot of people, right? But events, I feel it's very, 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 very easy to at least get a promoter. If you don't have one or don't know one, like if you're a random person, how are you gonna go to your parties, right? So
that's true.
Just promoter. If you do talk to people, just make sure, you know, word of mouth. Make sure they tell their friends and tell their friends and stuff. So yeah, advertising is hard, heavy. Definitely promote. I think it's the easiest way for now, anyways. Because like once you throw your first party, obviously we'll be talking about that. Then from there you can move on, right? It's always the first one that like.
Unless the first one messes up.
It's true. The first one messes up, then.
Life starts outside your comfort zone.
Exactly.
Great. That's the word for today. Life starts out of your comfort zone.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me, guys. And for wine. Thank you.
So follow Eyerain on Instagram.
Yeah.
Eyerain.
3 on Instagram.
3.
Yes. 3 is there because Irene knows already.
Yeah, just let them know.
Yeah, so EYERAIN 3 on Instagram and then on YouTube, Irene's Vlogs. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. I need to subscribe because as you mentioned.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe at On Your Own on YouTube. Follow On Your Own on Instagram.
Yeah.
And see you next episode.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Deuces.
Chocolate deuces.